Yingsha.
Look who it is. It's a stone-cold entrance from the world #1, Sun Yingsha. A player who has been the world #1 for 160 consecutive weeks. A run dating back to July in 2022. This is going to be one of the best matches of the event. I guarantee it. We've been looking forward to this one all day. As soon as we saw that these two could meet, we were confident that they would, because they are two of the in-form players right now in the world of table tennis. And just to add to all of the unpredictability of this captivating clash, it is the first ever WTT meeting between Sun Yingsha and Honoka Hashimoto. Our umpire in the privileged position of the head official here, Karina Vazinova. She's been doing a fantastic job so far. Let's just listen into the coin toss here.
So, red one or blue one? Red. Red for you, blue one is for you. So it's a blue. Sun win a toss. She chooses receive.
Sun Yingsha wins the coin toss and chooses to receive at the start of this best-of-5 match. It is the last round of best-of-5 before we get underway with tomorrow's quarterfinals, which will of course become best-of-7. A lot of people think that a best-of-5 helps the underdog in some way. Let's see how this one plays out. We've been looking forward to it for a while now. They finally meet in a WTT match, their first meeting since 2019. I'm delighted to be joined by none other than the man, the myth, three-time Irish national champion, Gavin McGuire. Gavin, we've been looking forward to this one all day, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been talking about this matchup since we saw it on the card. Sun Yingsha, look at this, what she's been doing in the last 3 events. Champion in Singapore Smash, champion in Champions Chongqing, and slightly disappointing for her standards to be in the round of 16, losing at the United States Smash, so I'm sure she'll be looking to make up for that here today.
That's right, Gavin. She lost to Chen Yi there in the United States. No shame in that when we know how well the world #10's playing, having eliminated Wang Munyu just today. But she's up against Honoka Hashimoto, who right now is the best defender in the world, hands down. Gavin, I've got a question for you. Have a guess what Honoka Hashimoto's win percentage is against Team China players.
Oh, come on, Fraser. You're the stats man. You and Adam Bravo. You're the table tennis encyclopedias.
You won't believe it when I tell you. 93%. It is the highest win rate of anyone who has played a Team China star more than 5 times.
Yes, that's insane, really, and that speaks volumes about the level of quality player that Honoka Hashimoto is.
And a decent turnout there on the fan vote. About 30% of you have gone for Honoka Hashimoto. She's won 2 WTT series events this year, most notably the WTT Contender Taiyuan, which is the toughest contender to win. She did so without dropping a single game, defeating Zhu Yuling, the winner of the United States Smash, 4 games to love in the final. So this will be a tough test for Sun Yingsha. Sun Yingsha has never lost to a defender before, but she's only played one 7 times. I think this will be the toughest defender she's ever faced. We're buzzing. We are absolutely buzzing here in the Infinity Arena. We've got an attack versus defense clash. The best attacker in the world against the best defender in the world. Let's get this show on the road.
Hashimoto to serve.
Got a full house here as well, Fraser, which is absolutely epic. We know Sun Yingsha, everywhere she goes, she makes it a home crowd, but we also know we're here in Japan, so Hashimoto has a massive support in the arena too.
Oh, this is going to be so good. This is going to be mint. Honoka Hashimoto in the biggest match of her singles career to date. She wins the first point straight off of the backhand service, Hashimoto. This is her Champions event debut. And she's getting a shot at Yingsha. It's a good start here from Honoka Hashimoto. Gavin, talk to me a little bit about the style. She's a modern defender, isn't she?
Yeah, she's extremely modern is exactly the word I would use. She uses those medium pimples on her backhand. Normally we would see defenders using long pimples, and we would see defensive rallies where it's spin one, push one.
Yeah.
But with Hashimoto, anything goes. She loves to attack as well.
Absolutely sizzling with spin, and then a slightly more floaty chop than Honoka Hashimoto. She's constantly switching things up with her defensive game, and she'll race in, won't she, Gav, off of a loose ball and actually attack it.
She will, and what also separates her from other conventional defenders is the fact that she attacks with those pimples. So normally we would see defenders twiddling and using that live rubber to attack, whereas Hashimoto is really comfortable at using both for her attack.
Would you say that the medium pips are easier to attack with than the long pips?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is awesome play from Honoka Hashimoto. It's a dream start for the world number 11. She could get into the top 10 in the world for the first time in her career if she beats Yingsha. I'll tell you what, she is more than capable of doing so. We saw it at the finals in Fukuoka. Her and Sato defeated Yingsha and Wang Yidi in the women's doubles.
Going back to that point on the pimples, Fraser, I think that's the reason that Hashimoto has chosen to use medium pimples. She knows that long pimples and being only able to defend on one side is not enough if she wants to challenge the best players in the world and the Chinese national team.
You can't rely on defense alone, can you? Not against a player like Yingsha or Chinese players for that matter. Not against really anyone at this event. The cream of the crop here at the WTT Champions event in Yokohama, the third Champions event out of 6 this year. Listen to the noise in here.
1-5.
This is scintillating. Oh, that is absolutely stunning from Hashimoto.
The speed at which he turns around his corner. Not only did we see 4, 5, 6, 7 defensive shots, but she spotted her chance, ripping around that corner, a forehand winner.
Audacious. We're told that Hashimoto doesn't like to train with her teammates. She only practices with male sparring partners. She doesn't want anyone getting overly familiar with her style. She needs that shock and awe factor. It's incredible that a defender can beat so many top attackers in straight games. Usually you see them win at least sort of 3-1. She's been battering people like a fish and chip shop sausage. She went through Zheng Yijing like a knife through butter. Hashimoto nearly gets that one back. Yingsha is having to work his socks off here. Marlin in the corner. We're not seeing Cho Yika at this event. They're getting in the head coach for this one. They know this is a big match, a big test for Yingsha.
if this is what we're seeing in the first 9 points, Fraser, what are we going to see as this match develops and both players get more comfortable, more confident out there on the court?
This is going to be a blockbuster. This is going to be a Champions Classic. She's struggling with that service. What's on that one, Gav?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine. If Yingsha is struggling with it, Fraser, I'm not going to be able to identify that one for you. But you can see it goes directly into the net. So clearly heavy backspin, but disguised extremely well by Hashimoto.
It's quite a high toss backhand serve, typical of a defender. Well, she doesn't look like she needs any luck right now, Hashimoto. Salt in the wounds for Xiaxia. Even though Yingsha's never lost to a chopper, 2 took her very, very close in recent history. Han Ying at the 2023 champions in Macau. Oh, nice shot there from Yingsha. And the recently retired Korea defender, Seo Won, who was actually 2-1 up on Yingsha at the star contender in Lanzhou the same year. Hashimoto just 3 away from taking the opener.
Yeah, really nice placement there from Yingsha, just finding that ball right into the middle of Hashimoto, putting her under pressure to get out of the way.
She's got just beautiful technique, hasn't she, Yingsha? The most explosive player in the women's game. But Hashimoto is sending a shockwave down the spines of the Chinese fans here.
You can hear the crowd and the tension starting to build. They're getting louder, that Yingsha fan club.
Oh yeah. Caught the edge, but take nothing away from Yingsha. She earned that opportunity.
You can see even in the replay how much she's putting into every ball to get it back over the net, opening her body out there on that finisher.
Oh my goodness, this is just artistic.
Yeah, we haven't seen one of those yet from Hashimoto, but it's the one we talked about where she's able to step in and use those pimples to attack. No time to twiddle, and it's also something new for her opponent to deal with.
4 game points. And she takes it at the first time of asking. Tip your hats to Honoka Hashimoto. She is showing no imposter syndrome here whatsoever. She's come here with real purpose and real belief. And that is more than half the battle against the most undefeated player in modern history. She's 1-0 up here, the world number 11. She takes it 11 points to 6. Look at the Infinity Arena. It is packed to the rafters here. on this third day of play. Japan's Honoka Hashimoto, this breakthrough star, the world number 11. 1-0 up here on the back-to-back world singles champion, Sun Yingsha.
To serve. Last all.
She looks fairly relaxed here, Gavin.
Yeah, if anybody's going to be comfortable and not fazed by this situation, it's Sun Yingsha. She's been in a losing position and come back out on top several times in her career already. So she'll know this match has a long way to go.
Sun Yingsha serving here at the start of the second game.
It's also not uncommon, Fraser, for the attacker to lose that opening game against the defender. It takes a little bit of time for them to find their rhythm, get used to the different style of that defender, feel their way around those pimples. So we're not saying that Hashimoto has it just yet.
Yeah, it's still very, very early doors. It's easy to get carried away here, isn't it? These two have played once before, but it was quite a while ago, really, so we're taking that with a pinch of salt. It was at the 2019 Swedish Open. It was a 4-2 win for Sun Yingsha. Sun shining now. Growing into this one, Gavin, as you said she probably would.
And she's just pushing Hashimoto that bit further back from the table, giving herself even more time to create those power shots.
Look at that from Hashimoto. Ultra aggressive play from both. Oh, this is a dance.
Look at that from Sun Yingsha. You said Hashimoto, Fraser, but that point had everything. How she managed to deal with everything that Hashimoto threw at her and then come out as the attacker, come out on top. What a point of the match so far.
I think it is, Gavin. She looked so stoic there when Hashimoto, in the blink of an eye, came out with those spraying attacks. The forehand down the line, I thought, was going to do it for Hashimoto, but Sun anticipated it. And the rally went on God knows how many more shots. Oh, that is just ridiculous.
Take a bow on that one, Sun Yingsha, perfectly played. One time with spin, next one with power. Perfectly taking her chance and then waiting for Hashimoto to take the initiative and go with her forehand topspin. But who's there? Sun Yingsha.
Better timing than a Swiss watch. Right off the bounce with that forehand. Lovely drop shot from Sun. Oh, but it's butchered with backspin there.
She's playing a lot calmer this time round, I would say, Sun Yingsha. She's spreading Hashimoto around corner to corner, using that slow topspin just to keep her moving at all times.
In her opening round match here, Sun Yingsha defeated Ju Chun-hee of Korea in 3 straight games. Ju Chun-hee had taken her very close before at the Singapore Smash. They actually know each other very, very well. But Sun was imperious. Oh, a bit of fortune there for Sun Yingsha, but it takes nothing away from how impressive that rally was.
Game 2 is a clinic from Sun Yingsha on how to play against defense, how to keep the defender moving around the court, dragging her in, dragging her out, side to side.
Get out your pens and pads. You heard it from Gavin Maguire. Oh, that was made to look so easy by Hashimoto, but it was far from it.
She almost glided into this backhand.
She moves like a swan. It is, for me, the most elegant style out there.
I think you've got a soft spot for Hashimoto, Fraser.
Well, she has racked up such an incredible number of fans in the last 12 months with what she's done, with what she's brought to this sport. Every single match she plays, she comes prepped. Team China haven't been so scared of a defender in a very, very long time.
Now, when we saw a big shift in actually not seeing so many defenders in the game because of how good the Chinese national team were against defense. But Hashimoto is certainly breaking that mold.
Yeah. That was a very optimistic effort there from Hashimoto. Didn't look in the best position to try and play such a shot. Yingsha playing it more into the forehand now.
Yeah, she's just also throwing Hashimoto off balance a lot more in game two. It's constant changes of position there. Hashimoto expecting Yingsha to play out to the forehand, but she changes. She plays a slower ball into the middle. And it's so unpredictable from Yingsha right now.
This is much better here from the world champion. A completely different story to the first game. She's reading the serves better as well now, Yingsha.
9-3.
Hashimoto constantly mixing up her chops. We see her sometimes playing quite side spinny chops. It can really discombobulate her opponent. She is an absolute superstar in China, Yingsha. Such a young player with so much weight on her shoulders. She is the captainess of Team China. Look at that. Every time she does it, it's like you've never seen it before. It just never gets old.
But how far back is she right now? She's so far back on this chop, and then she just glides in like she's on train tracks to come in on that one.
She's nearly been sat on Marlin's lap in a couple of these rallies. I think Marlin is having a lot of fun himself. Even though Sun's 1-0 down in games, he must be enjoying this match. This is eye candy. Oh, that's just dismissive from Yingsha. She had a big compound movement to make there. Yeah, he's enjoying this, Marlin.
She's doing so much moving, Hashimoto, right now. This is physically extremely demanding. The short balls that Yingsha put in there throughout that rally, extremely difficult to do against heavy backspin, but she makes it look easy.
6 game points for Yingsha. Well, Sun can progressively attack so seamlessly against other defenders, but here she's having to push here to try and find an obvious opening, but there's so much backspin in that shot there of Hashimoto. The ball just sometimes bites into the surface and doesn't fully come through. So difficult to play. Instant table tennis karma. Yingsha has turned the tables here in this women's singles round of 16 clash against Honoka Hashimoto. That was just what the doctor ordered.
A disciplined performance from Sun Yingsha, and like I said already, a clinic on how to play against defense, dragging Hashimoto around that court, putting severe physical demands on the young Japanese player.
Sun goes back to Marlin. Honoka goes back to Daiki Kawamura. Let's get ready for the third game. So Sun Yingsha right back in the picture. She was outclassed in the first game, but so quickly learned her lesson.
Third game, Hashimoto to serve, love all.
She got the perfect blend there, the world number one, between control and aggression. Hashimoto, I'm sure, will have something up her sleeve.
No flash.
What will happen next
Love all.
here in the women's singles round of 16? Hashimoto to serve. Gavin, you are looking at Honoka Hashimoto as though she is the second coming of any of the top defensive players we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just incredible what she's doing, and what a point to start off game 3.
Play.
Both players are playing at their absolute top level right now.
Good smash from Sun. Honoka still in there. Oh, what a shot from Honoka Hashimoto!
You've no idea how difficult it is to do that. What she just did, turning around that corner and guiding it. Oh my God.
Oh
Wow.
my God. This is poetry in motion. If you show this to anyone of your friends who doesn't know much about table tennis, they're going to be an immediate fan.
That ball was almost behind her body.
Yeah. How she read exactly how much topspin was on Sun Yingsha's shot. The awareness.
Here we go again. Another long one.
Sun Yingsha just dangling it in front of her nose there. Couldn't play the punch that time, Honoka Hashimoto. She looked in two minds. Gavin, looking at the Japanese pecking order, Miwa Haramoto is the Japan number 1 at world number 6, Ito at 8, Odo at 9. Hashimoto is the 4th highest ranked player in Japan. Where do you think she could be ranked? What is the limit for Honoka?
It's extremely difficult to say what's her limit, because the way she's playing here against the world number 1 and one of the greatest women's players of all time in Sun Yingsha, she's showing no signs that she can't compete at this level, and she's only going to get better. So I think the sky is the limit for her, really, and there's been a big shift in that Japanese women's national team and the players that are being introduced into it.
She's 27, Honoka Hashimoto. A bit older than some of her other teammates, but still quite young. mean, look at Han Ying, 42 years of age. Right into the body there. Hashimoto didn't have enough room to play the full stroke chop.
Time wasting.
Oh.
Stop, please.
Who's picked up a yellow card here? Sun Yingsha.
2, 3.
Time wasting said by the umpire. Player is obviously supposed to play to the server's speed. Sun Yingsha maybe just delaying a little bit too long for the umpire's liking.
I mean, it's so tiring. You can understand why Shasha might try and take a bit of a breather between points.
Yeah, this is one of the hardest cardio workouts you're going to get at the top level. Every game brings a lot of physical energy. You've got to input into the game, but against defense especially, and against defense at this level, huge demands.
Oh my goodness, Nishi threaded it through the eye of the needle there, Honoka Hashimoto. I think a lot of the stress of an attacker against a chopper is that they end up feeling powerless because so many of their attacks are coming back. It can make you feel a little bit insecure, can't it?
Yeah, how much you've got to put into every ball, and then something like that can happen and you feel like it's energy wasted.
Easy pickings there for Hashimoto.
Quick reaction. She saw that push coming even before it happened. She was already on her way into the table.
Looking at the draw here, the winner of this match will progress through to face the winner of the Champions Montpellier, Satsuki Odo, the 8th seed. Below that in the draw, we're going to see a China-China clash between Kwaiman and Shi Sunyao. Chen Shintong will take on the winner of Haramoto or Hayata, and Wang Yidi plays Chen Yi at the bottom. That angle gave you such a fantastic perspective as to how much arc there was on certain balls and how much work Sun Yingsha had to do to counteract all of that backspin.
You could actually see her panting there, just a release of breath, a release of energy at the end of that. She put so much into it.
They're both in anaerobic mode. This is delivered. This has fulfilled every single expectation so far. Recovered the net there, Hashimoto. Oh, she nearly snuck it past Sun again.
Yeah, that was like that one we saw earlier, just almost behind her body. She's somehow able to get it out of the way and try to scoop it back onto the table.
Sun Yingsha picking exactly the right moment to go into that crossover section of Hashimoto. She's 3 ahead here, the world number 1. First time in a long time one of Hashimoto's chops has gone fairly far off of the back line. Sun really upping the ante here. Six of the last 8 points to the world number 1. Sun Yingsha is searching for her 7th WTT Champions title. Her first one in Macau back in 2022, her most recent one in Chongqing this year. And for the first time in this match, it feels like Sun Yingsha is seeing a bit of daylight.
And she's really showing us why she's the best player in the world right now.
Dynamism from Sun Yingsha, brick by brick, she's breaking down this defensive wall. Could she take a 2-1 lead here? This is enthralling. Painting the table, Sun Yingsha. After losing the first game, 11-6, she has turned the tide, 11-5 and 11-5. They're both providing such entertainment, and the fans can't help but capture these incredible moments to savour for the rest of their lives. What's going to happen next in the fourth game? It's going to be a must-win for Honoka Hashimoto. So a look at how the draw is shaping up here in Yokohama. The winner of this match, as I said before, will face Satsuki Odo of Japan, and that was partly because Lily Chang had to withdraw due to illness. So we wish you a speedy recovery, Lily. I'm sorry this had to happen at such an important event. But that's what we're looking at here in the women's singles, at the very, very top of the draw. Sun Yingsha does not want to follow in the footsteps of Wang Monyu, who was beaten by China's Chen Yi, the world number 10, in the opening match of the day. Sun Yingsha getting vocal now. She wants to wrap this up in 4. All the games have been won fairly convincingly score-wise, so we haven't seen the expedite rule come into effect yet. We actually saw it in the recent star contender Posdu Iguazu final between Hashimoto and Niwa Haramoto. Niwa managing to win her second star contender title there in Brazil. Have you noticed anything different in terms of the tactics of Sun Yingsha, or would you say it's merely a matter of execution?
I think she's very much keeping it the same. Well, when I say the same, it's the same tactic, but the table tennis is very different. Moving around the table all the time. And she looked at the stats on the board, 13 of the last 16 points have gone her way. The tactics are clear.
It's hard to generalize, isn't it? Because you are up against such a wide variety of shots with Honoka Hashimoto. big thank you to our multilingual production team for translating the conversation there. Hashimoto saying she only feels comfortable chopping into the forehand of Sun Yingsha. She knows she needs to try and switch it up a bit more. Even when she is chopping into the backhand side, I guess, Sun is still able to get her forehand in.
I was just going to say, Fraser, Sun Yingsha's forehand is literally the whole table right now. The only time she's using her backhand is just early when she wants to push one or two. Otherwise, she's dominating the whole table with her forehand.
Well, it looked like Hashimoto kept all of her cards close to her chest, really, until she really had to bring them out. And when she did, Sun Yingsha has had a few tricks up her sleeve as well. She will have studied Hashimoto meticulously in preparation for this match. And now it's one-way traffic.
You said earlier it was like a dance, Fraser, and it's exactly like that for Hashimoto, the defender. She's moving in repeated patterns, in trained patterns. But Sun Yingsha is breaking every single step in this dance right now. She sees where Hashimoto's moving, and she's so quick to change direction, to change depth, to change spin.
Well, look at this. Fast serve from Hashimoto. Slow spin from Sun. And another. Into the middle. Tactically perfect.
And the scoreline doesn't reflect the level of the table tennis that we're seeing right now. Sun Yingsha is dominating the points, dominating the scoreline, but Hashimoto is producing some brilliant table tennis too. It's just that extra quality that Sun Yingsha has.
It's taken two to tango here. It has been an incredible match, but now, at 9-love, it is all but done. Are you surprised? Are we going to see a statement finish from Sun Yingsha? Is she going to whitewash Hashimoto? No, she's not.
1-10.
Hashimoto saving a bit of face there. That tells you all you need to know about her. She's not one to give up. Not in front of her home crowd support here in Yokohama. But it's done. It is done and dusted. The unstoppable force has met the immovable object, and tonight the force has broken through. The world #1 attacker conquers the best defender on the planet. Sun Yingsha is through to the quarterfinals here in Yokohama. Gavin, that was breathtaking.
I'm a little bit taken aback by that performance from Sun Yingsha. We expected an epic, we expected a classic, but Sun Yingsha had other ideas. We saw classic rallies, we saw classic points, but Sun Yingsha dominated everything. A tactical masterclass from the world #1. And if you ever want to know how to play against defense, just play this match back.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Gavin. Sun Yingsha wins 11 points to 1 in game 4 against Honoka Hashimoto, who I think we can safely say is the best defender in the planet and will continue to rise up through the ranks. She's something special, the Japanese chopper, and she deserved there a pat on the back from Sun Yingsha. she puts almost everyone in their place to world number 1, and that's why she has been the highest ranked player on the planet for 160 consecutive weeks.